So, I guess I'm going to try to reload this video, or remake it. It didn't upload first. I am making this YouTube because, well, there's a homeless crisis here in San Diego, and a year ago I was living it because I was with a really crappy guy, and he decided that, putting his hands on me would be fine. He decided destroying all of my stuff after putting me in the hospital would be cool. And then when I say all my stuff, I mean every single one of my clothes, all my shoes, everything I owned. Destroyed and in the garbage with no remorse whatsoever. His name was Mike, and he was a real freaking loser. So domestic violence is why I was homeless, and luckily I found a really good person who's no longer who's not like that at all. So I'm in a good relationship, but we had Catholic Charities help us get this apartment, and they helped for 6 months. It's called Rapid Rehousing, and we were supposed to sign a new lease this month, originally after the whole year being here. And I uploaded a video with the slideshows of all the black mold and stuff that we've had since we moved in, and all the letters I've wrote. Landlord refuses to address this, and we had talked to the landlord about moving in some of my fiance's friends sometime last year, and he said it was fine, but after he said it was fine, he slapped us with the brand new lease, which was weird because our lease wasn't up. Anyways, this lease would indicate that we would pay $17.75 for this small 1-bedroom apartment that is filled with black mold. The gutters haven't been cleaned out in over a year. There's leaks everywhere. Everything falls apart. The sinks are rigged up weird, and I don't know, it's been that way since we moved in. Ken and I have had breathing problems. Ken's my fiance. We struggle with breathing problems on a regular basis. Migraines. I've had rashes. Had to go to the doctors. Had to get medication for them. But it just seems like, shouldn't have to be dealing with this. And especially how many times I've wrote the landlord letters and expressed it. And he's like, oh, just spray bleach on it. You'll be fine. Well, every time I go in there and spray bleach on it and scrub it, I get sick. Really sick. And, anyways, so the people that we got to sign the lease, not even a month after they signed the lease, they dip out in the middle of the night. Don't say a word, nothing. So my fiance and I are stuck paying $17.75 between the two of us on a fixed income disability. Doesn't pay much. Well, we tell the landlord this, and then so he brings in a new lease. Instead of reinstating it back to the original $13.50, which it should have been, he bumps it all the way up to $15.75. Yeah, still quite the hike, right? We don't have anybody helping us out with rent at this point. It's just Ken and I coming out of pocket. And there's nothing we can do about it either, sadly, apparently. But I introduced some slides in my last video and put them up, and my thing here is we got landlords taking advantage of people in my situation. We have a homeless crisis. How are we supposed to address a homeless crisis when landlords are being allowed to take advantage of people in this situation? Creating a situation where people are becoming chronically homeless is not fair, and it needs to stop. And I don't know what else to do other than to make this video and hope and pray the right people see it and can help us out in some way, shape, or form with some kind of information. Maybe you're an attorney. Maybe you're seeing this. Maybe you know what we can do. We have letters from our doctors. We have medical records. And all of this stuff just kind of adds up, and it's not fair, and we need help. So, this is really kind of the first time I've ever turned to social media like this for help. So I'm not wanting any kind of money, no kind of GoFundMe, guys, so don't even don't even think that. More or less, like, suggestions on what we should do. And maybe if you are an attorney and can donate some time to this, that would be awesome. Other than that, please just share this and get that message out, because you know what, guys, not everybody who's homeless is a drug addict or an alcoholic or mentally screwy. Some of us just, like I said, domestic violence, disabled, elderly. My fiance has one leg. He was in a really bad motorcycle accident and had to have his leg amputated. So, it's been a rough road. And I think, a lot of people that I met out there just had a tough road to hoe, and they're making like $900 a month at the most, some even just $700. And average rent here is like $1,500 for like a studio apartment, and they require you to make like 3 times the amount of your rent in order to rent in places. So it's really hard. Housing waiting lists are years and years and years, and I just don't know what to do, because we can't go back on the streets, guys. And it's really hard to have a landlord that is taking advantage of a situation, and we don't have any backing. So I'm making this video, and I hope that you can be inspired to point us in a direction, and share my video and subscribe for updates, and hit the little bell for notifications when I update my channel and upload more videos. I really appreciate everybody's support. Love you guys. Hey ladies, I just want to let you know, just on a little domestic violence awareness kind of bit of all of this, since that is kind of what led me to my homelessness. Don't ever let a man be in control of you. Don't ever let a man be in a situation where you're vulnerable to him, because especially men like my last one will take advantage of that to hurt you and destroy you and be vindictive. And they don't have any remorse, and one day they will injure you so bad that they either kill you or leave you permanently disabled, or just a number of bad things. Ladies, you gotta love yourself. Don't ever let a man treat you worse. Don't ever let a man treat you less than what you deserve to be treated, and that's nothing but love and respect. If he calls you out your name, if he calls you a bitch, no, not a man. Sorry, guys. If he yells at you, not a man, guys. If he feels entitled to put his hands on you, not a man, guys. If he destroys your stuff to get back at you for whatever reason, not a good dude, guys. So, any lady watching this, watch out for a guy named Mike Camp with really long freaking hair. Don't get involved with him. He lives in Tucson, Arizona right now, drives a red van. But he's the last loser I was with. So, ladies, if you need the domestic violence hotline number, I will put a link in the comments below for that. Get out and do whatever you can. Peace and love, guys.